here at Throwdown in Burgertown. Is that what we're called? Throwdown in Burgertown? Throwdown in Burgertown, right here in good old Seymour, Wisconsin at the Outagamie County Fair 2009. Can I say we're in a sold-out tent? The sold-out Miller Lite tent at the Outagamie County Fair. Standing room only, folks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NWA Wisconsin Throwdown in Burgertown 09. Here is the commissioner of All-Star Championship Wrestling, Mr. William W. Sentowski.
Here comes our favorite boss, William Sentowski. And folks, ever since Mr. Sentowski took over, things have been a lot better in my personal opinion. Oh, look at that. Sporting the Ashwaubenon Jaguars hat and jacket. That's beautiful. And we all know Ashwaubenon beats the tar out of Seymour all the time. So, it's right that, Mr. Sentowski wears this. The crowd really needs to show a little bit more respect for Mr. Sentowski. After all, he is our commissioner. And he always does things the right way.
Seymour, Wisconsin. Now I remember why I hate this stinking burg. In case you can't tell, I'm a winner. I'm from the City of Champions. I'm from Ashwaubenon.
Well, that's true.
We're a town that actually kept our high school name since it was founded. Did you guys flip a coin with Shauno and lose? Was Indians too hard to spell? Thunder, good call. You guys have about as many football championship trophies as the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, Mr. Sentowski.
So I wanted to give you guys a look at what a winner, what a champion looks like. You sure as hell ain't going to see a football field on a Friday night.
I don't know why the sound guy...
Mr. Scanlon, if I may have my blazer, please.
Is the sound guy editing out Mr. Sentowski?
What you're seeing here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is NWA Wisconsin Professional Wrestling. For the first time ever, we are here in Seymour, Wisconsin. I don't know why. Thank you, Mr. Scatelin. Took you long enough.
Good help is hard to find.
But the good news for you, first of all, not only am I from Ashwaubenon and therefore better than you, I'm doubly better because I'm a Republican. Oh, you did not just boo that. The point is, I know what's best for all of you, much more so than you do. And here's the beautiful part. I'm commissioner of All-Star Championship Wrestling, which is part of NWA Wisconsin.
That's right.
And seeing as how I don't see any officials from NWA Wisconsin here tonight, I guess that means I'm in charge.
That I can do.
Is that Frank Sinatra?
And so when wait a minute.
Wait, what is he doing here? Reverend Ben Johnson, he hasn't been seen in a long time. What is he doing back here? Oh, slapping hands. Give me a break. Really? Really? Why would you want to touch these people's hands? You don't know where they've been, but no, what the heck? Reverend Ben, he doesn't have a clue. And how disrespectful interrupting the ACW Commissioner, William Sentowski. This is absolutely a travesty.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Reverend Ben Johnson. Ben, it's been quite a while. What the hell are you doing here in Seymour?
Well, I'm here to pretty much do what all these people are thinking. Shut you the heck up.
Well, I thought it was just a drink.
I'm tired of listening to you ramble on and on and on. You said no one's in charge tonight. Is that right? That's why I'm here. You see, I found this official rule book lying around, property of William W. Sentowski.
What a thief.
And I read it, and it says the highest authority gets to run the show. Congrats. You're looking at him.
What?
So, what I'm going to do, you're not going to ring announce tonight because you just don't cut the cheese. You're going to go over there, and you're going to commentate. Don't worry, I'll be there too. Instead, I got us a better ring announcer. Please let me introduce Ted from 106.7 The Zone.
Oh, wow. Well, why not? I guess the sound guy couldn't find nothing better to play.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for the showdown in Burgertown? Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's matches are sanctioned by and are under the supervision of the National Wrestling Alliance. The NWA president is Dave Marquez, and the promoter for NWA Wisconsin is Ed Schumann. The owner of NWA Wisconsin is Jason Jerry, and representing NWA Wisconsin's board of directors tonight is the Reverend Ben Johnson. Quick reminder, ladies and gentlemen, please, during the course of action tonight, do not touch the wrestlers. They will not touch you during the matches tonight. If you violate this rule, security will be escorting you from the venue. So please obey all security staff. And ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you have a very good time with all of us here tonight at NWA Wisconsin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get this thing started. Our first match is scheduled for one fall and has a 30-minute time limit and is for the NWA Wisconsin Tag Team Championship. First, introducing the challenger, accompanied by Canadian-made Brandon Haze, weighing in at well over 700 kilograms. Please welcome Tony Mega and Trevor Gibson, the All Canada Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, unfortunately, to Seymour, Wisconsin. This is NWA Wisconsin's Showdown in Burgertown 2009. We start you off with a tag team championship match. I am your ACW Commissioner, William W. Sentowski. Here we are in the Seymour Lions tent here at the Outagamie County Fair in 2009, and I'm
sold out. It's a sold out tent.
Yes, not one chair remains unsold this evening here at Seymour Lions. Where they all got the money, I don't know. The welfare check must have come early this week. And in the ring, Weasel, a tag team championship match. Meanwhile, look at the challengers here. 2 out of the 3 of the All Canada Show.
From Killarney, Ireland, weighing in at a combined 394 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, they are the ACW and NWA Tag Team Champions, Chase and Mickey, the McCoys.
And here come the champions with this NWA Wisconsin Tag Team title match. Only the NWA Wisconsin titles that the McCoys hold are on the line in this one. Their ACW titles, that of course I hold sway over, remain intact regardless of this match.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Sentowski, but not only are they ACW Tag Team Champions, not only are they the NWA Wisconsin Tag Team Champions, but are they not like ICW champions or BCW champions?
Yeah, either Bruce City or NWA Insanity, Mickey and Chase McCoy. But look at the response they're getting from the plebeians here in Seymour.
Well, I think the difference is, I don't want to stick up for the McCoys because Lord knows I don't like them, but the McCoys I think are Irish-American, whereas the All-Canadians are, well, they're Canadian.
Yeah, the maple syrup quota couldn't be exceeded. Mm-hmm. So we're wondering which of the members of the All Canada Show would be gunning for the titles here. They've got Brandon Haze, the former ACW X Division champion, on the outside there. It looks like we're going to have Tony Mega and Trevor Gibson competing for the All Canada Show. Chase starting it off for the McCoys against Tony Mega. Was wrenching on that wrist right away.
Definitely, twisting that arm. Could pull out a socket.
A reversal there by Tony Mega. Look at him cinch the power there all the way down to the shoulder. Briefly drives Chase down to one knee. Boy, Mega must be exerting some incredible force there. Oh, but a nice recovery by Chase McCoy and a leg drop to boot. Classic tag team, old school mat style wrestling to kick off the showdown in Burgertown here, Jamie.
Oh, definitely. This is a great opener. I'm surprised. We're kicking off with a tag team title championship match. Really?
It's a quite a stacked card. Several championships on the line here at the showdown in Burgertown. Way too much of an excellent wrestling exhibition to be put on for Seymour.
Did you see that? Oh,
striking the Fighting Irish Notre Dame pose. Very, very nice.
No, he smacked Tony Mega upside the head when he wasn't looking. Now that's brilliant. Oh, look at this. The McCoys actually attempted to get the crowd behind them. This is something we haven't seen in quite some time in NWA Wisconsin. Here we go. Tony Mega and Chase McCoy one more time with the lockup. Again with the wrist-focused maneuvers. Tony Mega's got a battle plan, it seems, here, Mr. Ness.
Indeed. It looks like it turned into a hammerlock there. Oh.
Back and forth we go. Neither competitor can quite gain the advantage so far in this opening bout for the tag team championships of NWA Wisconsin. Tony Mega seems to be on the receiving end of it here. He's kind of locked down by that hammerlock. Oh, tag is made, and here comes Trevor Gibson, relative newcomer to NWA Wisconsin.
Oh.
And he wants none of Chase. He wants Mickey McCoy.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Because as good as Chase McCoy is, I want to say Mickey McCoy's even a little bit better.
He's maybe the more charismatic of the two McCoys, perhaps the stronger link in this two Irishman chain. Tag is made, and here comes Mickey McCoy for his first combat of the evening.
Mama always told me, careful what you wish for.
And he got it indeed. Trevor Gibson, though, with the early advantage, that knee right to the mush of the Irishman. And it looks like Trevor Gibson's got him with a nice side headlock here. Now, Trevor's got the height advantage by almost a whole foot.
Exactly. He's really got that cinched in.
Look at him trying to cut off the carotid artery and pretty much stopping Mickey McCoy from breathing. And as we say around here, if you can't breathe,
you can't win.
Exactly, Mr. Ness.
But look how wily McCoy is.
Oh, and Chase McCoy ducks the elbow, fires back with a chop of his own.
Mickey McCoy.
Sorry, Mickey McCoy. Sorry, I was checking my watch for the Matt Byron roll there.
Indeed.
Off the ropes goes Mickey McCoy. Oh, flattened at the hands of Brandon Haze on the outside. Referee Brett Youngman.
What is Brett?
He may not have saw the infraction, but he's using his referee power and tossing Brandon Haze from the venue.
I think that's a bad call, ref. I didn't see Brandon Haze touch anything. I don't know what happened. He might have tripped and fell.
However, the referee's decision is final in this case, and he's threatening the rest of the All-Canada show with a 10 count until Haze leaves, and there goes the former X-Division champion. He's out of here for this match.
And Gibson made the mistake of having his back turned, on Mickey, and Mickey made him pay for it.
Referee Brett Youngman showing some cojones there. Backdrop attempt missed. Look at Mickey McCoy sending Trevor Gibson into the turnbuckles chest first.
Yeah.
He's refereeing a nice hip toss. Down he goes. Got the arm bar. That shoulder lock locked in there very nicely. And Mickey McCoy all of a sudden in control of Trevor Gibson.
Yeah, and when you get monkey flipped in the corner, you really have nowhere to go.
Tag is made into the corner. It's 2-on-1 for the Irishman here. They're no strangers to this. Into the ropes goes Trevor Gibson, up and down with a double hip toss.
Well, that's just tag team wrestling right there.
The McCoys excel at tag team maneuvers like that. One of the smoothest teams in all of NWA Midwest, in my opinion. I think they'd make good additions to the cabinet. What do you think?
I wouldn't mind them in the cabinet. I think they'd be. They got the gold already, so there's half the job right there.
Exactly. Be building a coalition of the willing. Almost an airplane spin type maneuver there. Round and round goes Trevor. Finally lands on his mush in the corner, and Chase McCoy, time for chops indeed. Oh, and those are no lamb chops he's dishing out, folks. Those are shots straight to the pectoral muscle. Here comes Chase McCoy all the way. Nobody home. Trevor Gibson quicker in the hiccup.
Ooh, that was a knee right to the head.
Meets him with a hell of a kick.
That could be it.
Chase McCoy barely conscious, down flat on his face.
Now, if Gibson was smart, he'd tag.
However, Gibson apparently is intent on proving a point here to the tag team champions, not to mention win the gold.
There he goes. Now he's tagging. That's good. That's smart.
Tag is made. See, this is why they called you the manager of champions back in your day, Mr. Ness.
Thank you.
Why he makes such a great addition to the cabinet. 2-on-1 from the All-Canada show, and Chase McCoy just went down like a tree in a forest in Alberta.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see that ring had to move a good 6 inches?
Big time. Tony Mega with the European uppercut. Can you do that if you're still North American? And look at him drive the foot right into the throat of Chase McCoy. Right into the sternum, right into the larynx.
I'll take the wind out of you.
Big time.
Look at, he's got the 5 count.
Yeah, Tony Mega utilizing that 5 count very effectively. Snapmare takeover and a chin lock to boot. And all of a sudden, Chase McCoy is almost isolated near the center of that ring, miles and miles away from his partner, Mickey.
But Mr. Sentowski, take a look at that. Not only you got it in a chin lock, he's got that knee wedged right in the back, and that hurts.
As Trevor Gibson takes time to chant with the 2 fans in the front row. Oh, wait, that's just that one guy.
Yeah.
Off the ropes, here comes Chase McCoy. Oh, down he goes into the side headlock. Classic old-school mat-based maneuvers here from Tony Mega, doing the All-Canada Show proud. Tag is made. Here comes Trevor Gibson once again. 2-on-1 advantage for the All-Canada Show. Into the turnbuckles goes Chase McCoy. Ooh, knee lift to the back of the head. And down he goes. Trevor Gibson looking for the cover. Ooh, not enough. Our first pin attempt of the night. Not enough yet to put away the tag team champions.
Well, he might have had a point on that. It might have been a slow count.
Referee Brett Youngman, one of our up-and-coming referees for sure, but he does have his moments, but the kid is awful young. Just graduated from Southwest High School. He's got quite the future. Trevor Gibson's looking for a future as tag team champs. Puts Chase down and got that knee locked in there and that rear chin lock just cranking on him.
I disagree with this. I would have went for the pin. I would have told my boys to go for that pin right there. That would have been it.
Might have been a smart maneuver, Mr. Ness. Meanwhile, Mickey McCoy trying to get this crowd here in Seymour on their side. I'm sure I wouldn't want that.
No.
The champ fired a couple elbows into the stomach of the challenger, and he got thrown down for his efforts. Trevor Gibson, deceptively strong, Jamie.
He definitely is. You wouldn't look, he doesn't look like it if you took a look at him, but I'll tell you what, he's tough.
Tag is made. Here comes Tony Mega once again. The All Canada Show, functioning effectively. Big double axe handle, one of McCoy's own favorite moves.
And then talking smack right to him.
2-on-1 assault here continues. Now Trevor Gibson out of the ring. Tony Mega versus Chase McCoy. 1-on-1 here in this tag team match. Championship gold on the line. Oh, but look at Chase firing back like a fighting Irishman. Easy for me to say, maybe not. Mega spins around, goes nowhere. Atomic drop.
That's
right to the crown jewels. Oh, but a smart drop kick by Tony Mega fells poor Chase like that tree in Alberta.
Right
and a knee drop to boot right on the spine. They're focusing that attack.
See, now that's smart. Work on the knee.
And now going for the single leg Boston Crab. Maybe going for the first one. No, would he maybe going for the sharpshooter? No, into the turnbuckles he goes. Chase fights him off with a kick. And gets put down with another big boot from Tony Mega.
Well, in an all-Canada team, it really looks like Trevor Gibson is the tougher of the two.
Yeah, but Tony Mega certainly got some excellent wrestling maneuvers on his part. Straight old school NWA action.
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. Tony Mega is no slouch.
And here goes Gibson to the top rope. Moonsault, nobody home.
Well, things could be changing right
This could open up something for the tag team champions. Big clothesline from Chase McCoy. Tag is made. Here comes Mickey McCoy, and he's fired up. Down goes Gibson. Down goes Mega. Down goes Gibson. Look at Mickey McCoy. Down goes Mega again.
My God, he's a house of fire here.
Fires a drop kick to level Trevor Gibson. Into the ropes goes Mega. Mickey's there to meet him. Side spin and down.
Wow.
Draped over the knee, and Mickey McCoy is a house of fire.
He definitely is. Oh, boy. This might not bode well for the
All Canada Show stuck in the corners. McCoy's with the reverse. No, they're... look at that. They were trying to collide the All Canada Show in the middle. All Canada Show reversed it. The McCoys managed to stop from hitting each other and fell victim to double clotheslines. What a maneuver by the All Canada Show.
That was slick.
Now, Weasel, in your mind here, should they have gone for the pin as well?
I would have. You've got the McCoys down.
They may be going for it here, though. Look at this in the backbreaker position.
But here comes Mickey.
Mickey was all laid out. Here comes Chase on the save. Trevor Gibson still waiting on that top turnbuckle. It's a pure 4 brawl. All 4 men going at it in this tag team championship match. Tony Mega over and out of the ring, over the top rope.
A little bridge.
Mickey's in there with Trevor Gibson. Tosses him from the top turnbuckle all the way to the mat.
He nearly flew the whole length of that ring.
Mickey McCoy just waiting for a chance for Trevor Gibson. Kick to the gut. Gets him up. Puts him in powerbomb position. No.
What's this going to be?
Look at the crucifix. Good Lord.
My God. Oh, my God.
I don't know what you call it, but that's a hell of a Celtic cross. Covered 2, and that's it. The champs win.
You could have counted to 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners and still ACW and NWA Wisconsin Tag Team Champions, Chase and Mickey the McCoy.
The champs retain the titles in a back-and-forth affair to open up the showdown in Burgertown. Weasel.
I will do my best, sir. Nice working with you, and I'll see you in a little bit.
Well done, Mr. Ness. And well done by the McCoys. They retain the NWA Wisconsin Tag Team Championships in what promises to be a hell of a night of wrestling in Seymour.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is scheduled for one fall and has a 30-minute time limit. This match is for the ACW X Division Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Chicago, Illinois. He is representing the cabinet, weighing in at 230 pounds, Donald J. Gotti.
Who's to know if your soul will fade at all? The one you sold to fool.
Championship time here at NWA Wisconsin Showdown in Burgertown. The ACW X Division title on the line. Yours truly, the commissioner of All-Star Championship Wrestling, William W. Sentowski, here to see one of his own bring back the gold. And I am joined by the NWA Wisconsin Board of Directors, chosen member for this evening, the Reverend Ben Johnson.
Good to see you again, Mr. Sentowski. I'm sure the privilege is all yours.
I am contractually obliged to say it is nice to see you, Reverend.
I had a feeling you would. Well, you got one of your guys here, Donald J. Gotti.
Yep, one of the centerpieces of my cabinet, and hopefully the first singles champion within our cabinet. Don Gotti tonight has the opportunity.
You know, I think I liked him a lot better when he was Don Gotti, and he liked having fun and drinking beers.
Well, these days he still enjoys a nice beer, but he certainly doesn't enjoy it around people like those who live here in Seymour.
He looks like one of those fruity types that wouldn't drink it right out of the bottle, that he'd want to put in one of those Pilsner glasses and raise his pinky up.
From Coleman, Wisconsin, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the ACW X Division champion, Jerry Stylz.
And here comes the ACW X Division champion, Jerry Stylz, once again holding the X Gold.
You hear the cheers for Jerry Stylz. I didn't hear any cheers when Donald J. Gotti came out.
I did hear some cheers for Jerry Stylz, and that still sounds disturbing to me even to this day. Jerry Stylz, of course, just winning back for a second time the ACW X Division Championship. He won it in Oshkosh just this past Saturday in a hell of a battle with Brandon Haze at ACW's Throwdown in O-Town. This is his second reign and first title defense of said reign as X Division champion.
And how do you think he'll fare tonight against Mr. Gotti?
Well, I'm certainly hoping for a loss by Young Stylz. I'm hoping that the X Division Championship comes back to the control, or comes into the control of the cabinet. Because it only makes sense. He who has the gold makes the rules, and I already make the rules in ACW.
But when you're over here in NWA Wisconsin, it doesn't quite work, does it?
No, then I have the privilege of sitting here and working with you, Reverend Johnson, which I, again, am contractually obliged to say that I'm so grateful for.
Oh, thank you. It melts my heart to hear.
The whole cockle or just the subcockle region?
What? I don't think you can use that word on home video.
Oh, boy. Like I said earlier on today, I'm from Ashwaubenon. To me, this will always be enemy turf. These people couldn't even hold on to their high school nickname. They had the same nickname as Shawano back in the day. They had to change it. They picked the Thunder. Ask Oklahoma City how well that's working out in the NBA.
You know, I hate it when you're right.
Oh, and Don Gotti apparently...
this is what your cabinet is all about, just walking out on matches?
Mr. Ness is supposed to be handling this situation with some sound advice.
The NWA board has given Mr. Gotti a shot at the X Division title, and he's going to walk out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been informed that Mr. Gotti is going to leave if you don't stop with your Bears suck chant.
I think that's fair and balanced. Anyway, Don Gotti was not given a shot by the board. If you'll remember right, he earned it by defeating Christopher Gambino in that tables match just this past Saturday in Oshkosh. Jason Jerry granted the winner of that match this title match here at the Showdown in Burgertown. And Gotti earned that with his victory. And which certainly was fair and balanced and clean and had no outside help whatsoever.
Really? Is that the story you're going to tell? Because I heard a different story.
I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. I was there. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, combat begins in the ring here. One fall match for the ACW X Division title. Jerry Stylz and Don Gotti, challenger and champion, nose to nose, and Gotti unloads with a nice right.
Yeah, that's a real manly thing to do. Slap somebody in the face.
Oh, but Jerry Stylz with the retaliation. Well, I do believe it might...
I smell him.
Check your watch, Ben. Is it time?
I smell chops.
There it is. It is time for chops, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take mine grilled medium rare with a little sauerkraut on the side if you don't mind.
That's gross.
Hey, sauerkraut is good. Oh, big kick there from the champion into the mush of my man Gotti. Clothesline follow-up by Jerry Stylz, and the champion in control early, Ben.
You must hate seeing that.
It doesn't do me any good, but being the journalist that I am, I do have to call it fair and balanced. Luthez pressed there by the champion, and Jerry unloading right after right. Ref, make sure that fist isn't closed. It's in the rule book. By the way, where's my rule book?
I don't really remember where I put it. It's not important. You don't need it anyways. How many NWA Wisconsin rules do you really have in ACW?
Well, they all apply. It's all NWA stuff, and especially here at NWA Wisconsin. If I have to write another letter on McDonald's cheeseburger wrapper to Schumann to get a new one.
It's the only way you can get his interest.
Yeah, he's needing more than a cheese mail than email.
That's
Meanwhile, once again, the Seymour crowd with the Bears suck chant. What Bondwell's team has to do with this, I have no idea. Anyway, under the tutelage of Mr. Ness, Donald J. Gotti climbing back to the ring, heading back in there for another shot at Jerry Stylz, and hopefully the X Division Championship. Oh, but Jerry's got other ideas. No, so did Don. Throat drop by the challenger.
I thought Gotti made a mistake turning his back on Stylz, but I was wrong.
Donald J. Gotti always does something up the sleeve, even though the singlet has one. Here he comes off the rope again. Oh, ho, ho. A little something for Seymour and a little something for Stylz. Everybody's the winner with Donald J. Gotti. Cover, count him. Ooh, no, not enough.
He can complain to the referee all that he wants, but it's going to get him nowhere.
And he may do so. Jerry Stylz goes for the ride at the hands of the challenger. Don Gotti, quicker than Hiccup with the float over. Cover, 1, 2. Ooh, not enough to put down Jerry Stylz yet. The match continues.
I have to admit, that was a nice suplex.
Jerry Stylz is going to find out real quick that Don Gotti definitely has some tactical wrestling ability about him. This is not just some brawler from a sick town like Seymour or Oshkosh, not just a big old brawler like that Gambino guy. He can flat out wrestle. Oh, but nobody home on that elbow drop.
Not very often you see Don Gotti go up top.
Aerial maneuvers not necessarily his strong suit. Now we know why. Double axe handle there by the champion. Jerry Stylz looking to get back in control, fight off this challenger and maintain that X Division title. Hammers down on the back of Don Gotti. Oh, but a quick move by Don Gotti stops the champion in his tracks.
I see you've been educating him on dirty underhanded tactics.
Didn't have to do much. Donald J. Gotti looking to snag Jerry Stylz' title for himself and the cabinet. Ooh, throws him down with a nice clothesline there. Looking for a little love from Seymour. Surprisingly, these inbreds don't give him what he deserves.
I'd like to fight you on the inbred, but, well.
Again, hate when I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to Seymour, ladies and gentlemen. Where the men are men and the sheep are nervous. Don Gotti throwing the forearms into the face of Jerry Stylz. Cross country, here we go. Jerry Stylz meets the turnbuckles. I think the turnbuckles won that time. And Don Gotti taking his time, maybe a little too much. Here he comes with the big charge. Oh, the big boot misses.
Now, you called it exactly. He left way too big of an opening for Stylz.
I was hoping he'd be a little quicker on that. And now Jerry Stylz with a boot to his own, looking to land it. There it is, the final exam. That's the move that won him the title. Covered by Jerry Stylz.
Get him in again.
1, 2, and 3. Damn it, it's over.
And just like that, the cabinet
Here's
loses.
your winner, and still the X Division champion, Jerry Stylz.
Well, try as you might, Mr. Sentowski, your cabinet falls just short.
Curses, foiled again.
If it wasn't for these meddling kids, or Jerry Stylz.
And all these nice bleepity heads here in Seymour. There'll be other days for Donald J. Gotti, you mark my words. But for now, Jerry Stylz retains his ACW X Division Championship. There'll be other days for the cabinet, but this time Jerry Stylz takes that gold home all the way to Coleman. A lot more coming here on home video from NWA Wisconsin at the Showdown in Burgertown.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall and has a 30-minute time limit. This match is a number 1 contenders match and is for the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship. The winner of this match will face Shane Hills for the title in Denmark coming up on Sunday. Introducing first from Appleton, Wisconsin, weighing in at 245 pounds, Mason Quinn.
The Showdown in Burgertown keeps on rolling on. Now the number 1 contenders match for the shot at Shane Hills in the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship. And we got a hell of a dichotomy about to go down in that ring. Commissioner William W. Sentowski of All-Star Championship Wrestling, joined once again by my main man in the cabinet, Jamie P. Ness. And Jamie, before we get to this match here, what the hell happened out there?
Personally, Mr. Sentowski, I blame that referee. Obviously, it was blatant, just biasness towards the cabinet.
What we're referring to there, of course, folks, is Don Gotti failing to capture the ACW X Division title from Jerry Stylz. The championship could end up in the hands of one of these two men, First off, you see Mason Quinn there in the ring. Former NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion multiple times. A real force in the Midwest.
And his opponent from West Bend, Wisconsin, weighing in at 200 pounds, simply amazing, Justin Dredd.
And this is what I meant by dichotomy, folks. You talk about a big man, little man contest. That's what you've got. You've got the massive Mason Quinn, who probably outweighs his opponent by about 40 pounds. But there he is. Simply amazing. Justin Dredd, one of the most exciting professional wrestlers in all of NWA Midwest.
Oh, indeed, Mr. Sentowski. His name says it all. He is simply amazing.
He's lived up to that hype on many an occasion. Here he goes against Mason Quinn for the shot at Shane Hills and the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight title coming up Sunday in Denmark. The good news is one of these men has a championship opportunity coming up in just 4 days. The bad news is it'll be in Denmark.
Well, yeah, what can we say about Denmark?
That hasn't already been said about Seymour.
Yes, but that's a serious opportunity for one of these two men in there.
That championship has been held by a lot of the legends in this business. It is a huge one.
Oh, my goodness, it is. And you're right. You know, big man against little man, but this is different, though. I wouldn't count Justin Dredd out.
Justin Dredd has beaten other odds than this. He's held titles all over NWA Wisconsin, particularly down at NWA Insanity. He's held just about every title you can imagine down there. He's been the ACW X Division champion before. He's come this close on multiple occasions to winning big championships here in NWA Wisconsin. He could do it again if he can get past the man monster Mason Quinn.
You're right, he could. But like you said also, he's come up short. See, that's why a manager would be a good thing for him maybe.
Indeed, or a cabinet membership. Always on the lookout for new talent here, of course.
Of course.
You know, we're fair and balanced. We're always growing. Meanwhile, the match on the way in the ring, Justin Dredd taking the early advantage. Well, remember, look at that headlock he's already got on Mason Quinn. Quicker than the hiccup is this kid.
It is. That was a beautiful float over.
Mason Quinn all of a sudden finds himself at the mercy of Justin Dredd early on in this match. Justin Dredd going for the ropes now. Ooh, nice hip toss by Mason Quinn, but Dredd right back up and hip tosses Quinn.
Did you say Justin Dredd landed on his feet?
Unbelievable. The kid's like Spider-Man in midair. You throw him, you may not knock him down. Amazing aerial acrobatics that we haven't seen in many years is what Justin Dredd brings to the table. Absolutely. Well, you want to say amazing, but it's right in the name.
You know, I would almost dare to say Dino Bambino-ish.
You know what? That's a darn good comparison. He reminds me a lot of a younger, smaller Dino Bambino, and we all saw him go on to great heights. This match here, of course, for the #1 contendership for the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship. Winner gets a shot at Shane Hills in that belt on Sunday in Denmark. Back and forth so far, and right now Mason Quinn looking to use that height advantage. Oh, but Justin Dredd reaches up with those little legs of his and wraps him around the throat of Mason Quinn.
Well, I don't know how little they are. He's pretty leggy individual, Mr. Sentowski.
True enough. Oh, nice hip toss there. Arm drag, what have you. Mason Quinn fires back in kind. Back and forth they go, almost like they're playing a game of can you top this?
You're right, but boy, the hit. I almost thought he ripped out Justin's arm off that last move.
Very could easily take an arm right out of a socket with the power and momentum both of these guys are flinging. I mean, and that goes for Dredd too. He could very easily do some serious damage to Mason Quinn. Right now, Quinn, though, in control with that wrist lock, just wrenching those ligaments of Justin Dredd, looking to take that left arm out entirely. And right now, Quinn in control.
Oh, look at that.
Dredd with the speed and gets himself in the advantageous position. Incredible the way this kid moves around the ring. Like a butterfly. Oh. Dear Lord!
God!
I think Quinn wanted to put him into a powerbomb. Dredd turned into a takeover. Oh, looking for the suplex.
Now, there's the power, though.
Ooh, a scoop and a slam with a twist. That could almost tear her back muscle out. But effortless for a man in the conditioning of Mason Quinn. Into the ropes goes Justin Dredd. Ducks the clothesline. Oh, but catches the big knee. Down goes Dredd. Quinn right away for the cover. Very opportunistic. Not enough to put away the challenger.
No, you don't see that every day.
Not at all. I got a feeling these two men may have to invent maneuvers we've never seen in the sport of wrestling as this match goes along. These men looking for the advantage. Justin Dredd, ooh, with a nice bridge. Cover, count of two. Not enough. Quinn gets out of it. Back up we go. Fast and furious. Roll up by Quinn. My goodness. Look at these back and forth. Looking for the sunset flip. Can he get it? Yes. Cover, count of two. Oh, and Quinn kicks out with those big, powerful legs. These guys are throwing everything but at each other. Here's another roll-up cover. Count of 2 by Quinn. Still not enough.
No, well, hand.
And Justin Dredd onto his feet, kips up like that, staring at each other. Look at that. Getting the fans on your side wins you exactly bupkis.
Exactly. That's why I've been doing it for 10 years.
Exactly. So the cabinet will never be concerned with popularity because we know what's right more so than what the fans do.
That's right.
Meanwhile, Mason Quinn's looking to wrench that left arm of Justin Dredd once again, just punishing that wrist. What can be left of the bones in there?
He's been working that arm through the whole. Oh, that doesn't help the matters much.
Shoulder block right into the sternum of poor Justin Dredd, and he doesn't have the padding there, the muscle mass that Quinn does to compensate for that kind of a blow.
No, that's a little bit of flesh and a lot of bone, and that's about it.
Smart move by Mason Quinn to target that almost unprotected area on his opponent there, and now just wrenching away on that wrist. Just looking to break that shoulder. Oh,
there's a Russian leg.
Indeed. Off the ropes, Mason Quinn. Oh, looking to drive that quick elbow down. Dredd out of the way. Here's Dredd poised to strike. Looks for the flying fist. Hits him with it. Quinn's a little dazed. Here he comes. Big boot. And off the ropes once again. Justin Dredd looking at a little momentum. Baseball slide type maneuver into the knees. Quinn goes down. Oh, look at that. What a rolling leg drop there. Cover. Count of 2. Oh, and barely 2. Still a lot of fight left. In Mason Quinn.
Well, Justin Dredd had to grab one of those tree stumps that Mason calls a leg to pick it up.
Exactly. So. Dredd's got long arms. That's a long way around.
Oh, there was a
major knee lift by Mason Quinn. Dredd's a little dazed right now. Clothesline puts Dredd down.
I think I don't mean to interrupt you, but I think Dredd's tooth landed in the front row.
Quinn's rolling now. That wasn't the tooth. That was actually Dredd.
Dredd? Yeah, I know. His teeth fell in the front row.
Yeah, that wasn't the tooth flying. That was actually him.
Oh, wow. Oh, there's a big forearm.
Big clubbing forearms to the back of the neck there by Mason Quinn. Hammered away at Justin Dredd, who just starts wilting under the assault now. Oh, and Mason Quinn looking to ask the crowd where they wanted to put Dredd over his shoulder, but no, Dredd escapes into the turnbuckles and then a shot to the quads. Down goes Quinn. Quinn's a little dazed. On the rope, slingshot elbow, and here it is.
Could this be it?
Justin Dredd with an opportunity cover. Count of 2. Not enough.
Wow.
2.5. But Quinn manages to get out of there. Such power.
But see, he took time. He could have had it. No, he had to ask the crowd, what corner do you want it from?
This may be the ultimate example of speed versus power, which men works. Oh, Dredd going for a maneuver there, and Quinn just catches him and tosses him down like yesterday's newspaper.
Well, Quinn just kind of put on the brakes right there.
Quinn clearly with the power advantage here. All that upper body mass.
That'll knock the wind out of you.
Chops down the tree, and again.
It's just not the sting on the chest. It knocks the wind out of you.
It was a favorite weapon of guys like Kamikaze Ken Anderson for lots of years in All-Star Championship Wrestling.
And he had some nasty chops, let me tell you. That straight edge Eric Hammers had some mighty big chops, too.
Indeed. Yeah, the just retired Hall of Famer. Now look at Mason Quinn with his delayed vertical suplex on Justin Dredd. Shades of Goldberg, down he goes.
All that blood rushing to Justin's head.
Covered by Mason Quinn. Count of 2. Ooh, not quite enough. This contenders match go on. Looking for a number 1 contender here to challenge Shane Hills for the ACW or the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship. Dredd just driven into the turnbuckles there by Mason Quinn, who looks like he's going to slow this match some down and try to reduce some of the speed. Here he comes. Oh, and nobody home. Dredd wraps himself around a turnbuckle. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here's the champion. Shane Hills is out.
What is Shane Hills doing out? Well, probably checking to see who his opponent's going to be.
Yeah, maybe Shane Hills is scouting the competition to see who's going to be the winner here.
That's a smart move.
Oh, and Justin Dredd.
See, now that's smart. Look at he's working that arm over that rope, using the 5 count.
And Justin Dredd, look at that long reach of those legs, slamming him into the side of the head of Mason Quinn. This match is far from over by any means, and Shane Hills has a front row seat.
Oh, yeah, you see a headbutt? Working on that shoulder, that's smart. Because right now Mason Quinn's shoulder, you ram that shoulder against metal, steel, what do you think that does for the body?
I'm guessing it doesn't work so good. Oh, my goodness.
Well, that could have dislocated it.
Jawbreaker on poor Mason Quinn. Justin Dredd pulling out maneuvers. Now wrenching that left arm.
That was right on his shoulder.
Unbelievable. Like I said, Justin Dredd is pulling out maneuvers we haven't seen even him do. And that's saying something.
Yeah.
Because the guy is practically a textbook for jaw-dropping pro wrestling maneuvers. Now Justin Dredd with plans for that left arm, and Mason Quinn winds up and drives that knee into, almost looking to break the wrist of his opponent here.
Break the wrist, break the forearm.
He's got Quinn all the way down to the mat. Oh, up and drives the knee. What momentum.
Well, yeah, ref, you better check on him.
Cover count of 2, not enough. Justin Dredd still has not put away the Mason Quinn. Oh, back and forth they go, this battle. Mason Quinn from his knees, fighting back with chops and shots to the stomach of Dredd. Finally, both men to their feet, slugging back and forth, and you can see Mason Quinn just holding that left arm. Justin Dredd clearly did a number on Mason Quinn's left arm.
Well, he certainly did. He took advantage of the situation. And, you know, and now Mason Quinn's got to work with one hand, one arm.
And look at Justin Dredd. He smells blood in the water. He's going after that arm like it's a piece of bait, and he's the shark.
And you know who else is happy? Shane Hills. Because what if Mason Quinn does win?
If Quinn wins, he'll almost be a crippled man going into his title match on Sunday.
Exactly. With what, only 3-4 days away?
Shane Hills has got to be loving this, but he has also got it in the back of his mind. He's got to be thinking, if Justin Dredd can do that to Mason Quinn, what can he do to me?
Well, Shane Hills is a champion, you know, so that means he's better than Mason Quinn or Justin Dredd.
That's a good point right there.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Mason Quinn looking to prove he's better than everybody. Looking for the fall-away slam. Look at that!
Well, good thing those ropes are there. Otherwise, Dredd would have been into the beer stand, I believe.
And Dredd flew a good portion of the ring there. Covered by Quinn. Took him a little time to get there, though, and it's not enough.
Oh.
Maybe that arm is coming to play. It took him a while to get in position to cover.
Well, the crowd doesn't seem too happy about this, but, I mean, that was close.
Mason Quinn almost thinking that maybe could have been a victory, but not quite. This match continues. This #1 contendership for the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, right back to the arm. Did you see that?
Dredd smells blood in the water. Count of 2. Not enough. The challenger's still up. They're still going at it. Unbelievable how hard this match is going. Back and forth we go. Oh, and look at Justin Dredd almost shredding the arm of Mason Quinn. That one looked brutal enough to be barred from an MMA fight.
Oh, yeah, look at that. You know, if the ref had a heart, he'd end the match right now. It's strictly out of Mason Quinn's well-being.
True enough, but this is NWA Wisconsin, where we intend to have winners in our competitions. Oh, Justin Dredd from the second turnbuckle all the way down to the floor and took Mason Quinn's arm with him.
Okay,
Quinn's got no feeling and cover. Count of 2. And somehow Quinn, with that lower core strength, he manages to power out.
I don't know how he's doing it. I understand what you're saying. You know, this is for a #1 contendership for the NWA Wisconsin belt. You're not going to
title shot on Sunday.
He's not going to quit. You know, he could be fighting with one arm, one leg. It wouldn't matter.
And Justin Dredd, again, just looking to punish that left arm of Mason Quinn.
But using that 5 count.
Exactly. Dredd being very smart, using it what is allotted within NWA rules. Up to the second rope, no, all the way to the top rope goes Justin Dredd, still clenching on that left arm. What's he going to do? Oh, but Quinn manages to catch him in a bear hug. Exploder suplex!
Oh, boy.
Out of nowhere, Quinn lands the exploder suplex and follows with a massive clothesline. How is Dredd still standing? Another clothesline.
I don't think he can stand after that one.
Delivered by Mason Quinn. What an attack out of nowhere by the former champion. Into the turnbuckles goes Justin Dredd. Here comes the former champion. Oh, booted into that arm once again. Justin Dredd finally comes out of the turnbuckle. Up and down with the power slam. Covered by Quinn. Count of 2 and 3. Is that it? No, he got the arm up.
He got the arm up.
That would have been 2 15/16.
Oh, that was
somehow
close.
Dredd keeps the arm up. How does Justin Dredd keep fighting like this?
Even Shane Hills had a smile on his face because he thought.
Quinn looking to land the exploder suplex. Oh, super kick missed by Justin Dredd. Here it comes. Second exploder suplex landed by Mason Quinn. Wait a minute. Shane Hills is in the ring.
Well, Shane, the match isn't over yet.
Shane steps in to applaud Quinn.
But the match isn't over yet. I mean, he should have at least waited.
And as a matter of fact, the match isn't out because Dredd managed to get a shoulder up somehow.
Well,
and now Quinn's a little miffed that Shane Hills sticking his nose in the match.
Well, what an ingrate Mason Quinn is, though.
Oh, and shoving back and forth the Pajama Challenger. Oh, neckbreaker out of nowhere by Justin Dredd. Cover by Dredd. Count of 2, and that's it.
Justin Dredd, your new #1 contender for the...
Simply amazing, Justin Dredd.
Out of nowhere, and Shane Hills is standing on the stage and nodding to himself like he liked it. Justin Dredd takes advantage of the distraction by the NWA Wisconsin Heavyweight Champion, lands that neckbreaker out of nowhere on Mason Quinn, and despite the height and weight and power difference, and it took everything he had and some things he had to write into that book of how to pull off a wrestling match, Justin Dredd comes out victorious.
But what shape is Justin Dredd in? Look at him holding his ribs.
There's a lot more on the way. This one, the following is a non-title match that is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 110 kilograms, Canadian-made Brandon Haze.
The action rolls on here in Seymour, Wisconsin. The showdown in Burgertown keeps on going. And here we go with more one-on-one action. William W. Sentowski, your ACW commissioner, along with the NWA Wisconsin Board of Directors' very own Reverend Ben Johnson one more time.
Nice to see you again, Mr. Sentowski.
Indeed, sir.
Did you miss me?
Yes, I very much did. It says so right here that I have to say that.
Oh, well, he does, actually, but I can sense the enthusiasm in your voice.
Yes. Clearly, I'm very sincere in saying so. One-on-one action here in NWA Wisconsin. Canadian-made Brandon Haze. He's big, he's bad, and he's from way up north, all the way to Toronto, Yahoo.
And Brandon Haze managed to get himself kicked out of tonight's opening contest with the All Canada Show and the McCoys.
Exactly, banned from ringside for that match, and now it's time for Haze to go one-on-one. This match non-title, but could certainly open some eyes with you and the rest of the NWA Wisconsin Board of Directors, and maybe up the ladder to NWA Midwest.
Oh, perhaps. We're always open to new contenders.
And his opponent, accompanied by Miss Valerie Malone, from 21 Jump Street and weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion, Silas Young.
Here comes the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen. The cameras are positioned. They're ready for him here in Seymour. And there he is, Silas Young, the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion. I thought Miss Valerie Malone was going to be out there with him, but apparently tonight, Silas fights alone.
Well, you know, maybe he realized that this isn't the best place for a lady to be. It's a war zone out there. Bodies are flying around. We don't have a protective mat here tonight or any sort of sand or anything at all. You can't agree with what Brandon Haze is saying.
Blah, 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 blah. You think these people give a damn what you have to say? These people came here to see wrestling. If they wanted to hear your voice, they would call 1-800 man-for-man love, wouldn't they? I grew up about 10 miles down the road. So as far as I'm considered, me and all these people here, we're all cut from the same cloth.
Plaid.
So this match has become a little bit more heated. Silas turned his back. That was a mistake.
Brandon Haze takes the advantage early on. The referee signals for the bell and we're underway.
Chops to start right off. These two, I don't think, are going to spend a whole lot of time wrestling. They're just going to have a fight.
Here we go. Oh, Brandon Haze
blocked it.
Brandon Haze definitely avoids the ring post, only to get clocked by Silas Young.
It's probably not the first time he's got thrown into the ring post. Oh!
Into the steps.
Silas just ate those steps.
Brutal.
I think he upset Brandon Haze with the 1-800 number.
He may have. Oh, quick eye poke there by Brandon Haze. Rolls Silas into the ring. Brandon Haze back in. This contest officially underway.
You can't really agree with Brandon Hayes' comments, could you?
Oh, no, can't say I do at all.
I was hoping not, and we may not agree about many things, but at least we agree
if
about
there's one thing America on, it's America F yeah.
Captain America be proud.
Indeed. Now I got to say F yeah again. Brandon Haze and Silas Young one-on-one here. Non-title match, but this is an opportunity for Brandon Haze to prove himself with NWA. Oh, nice takedown there by the big Canadian-made man. Cover. Count of two, not enough. Silas Young kicks out. Legs not hooked, Ben.
And what do they always say about champions?
Champions hook
always
the leg.
Hook the leg. Always. But he's Canadian, so I get it.
Yeah, I think you have to hook it like 1 3/4 times to get the exchange rate right. The USA chant rings out again here from the faithful here in Seymour. And look at this chin lock with the knee as an addition. Brandon Haze applying big pressure to the spine and chin of the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Champion.
Hey, how would you feel if you were in a move like that?
I'm guessing it would hurt like all hell.
Let's find out. Let's just give it a try.
Let's not.
You're no fun.
I got a chiropractor.
Hold on, let me see that contract again. I can just pencil that right in there.
Oh, geez. I knew I should have written that thing in indelible ink.
Live and learn. Brendan Haze is completely in control of this one so far.
Brendan Haze has the champion lying prone on the mat here in Seymour. Once again, right into that chin lock. He's cinching back on the mandible and right into the throat area of the champion.
I think Haze really got the leg up, taking it right to the outside right away, throwing him into those steps. It's cheap, but it worked.
Haze is smart. He knows that athletic-wise, Silas Young has the advantage. Silas maybe smaller, but Silas is quicker. Silas maybe almost match him strength for strength. But Silas is one of the more phenomenal builds in NWA Midwest. So Haze had to take the advantage early, and he did that. But it looks like he just landed on his CN Globe Tower, if you will.
Well, this isn't Silas Young's first match either. He knows how to get away with some stuff.
Silas Young, a veteran of all over the world, and of course wrestling also on ECW television very recently. Oh, but he eats the big drop kick there. How does Brandon Haze get that kind of elevation for a man that tall?
I certainly wouldn't expect it, and apparently Silas Young didn't either. Well, Brandon Haze taking a moment to complain to the referee again.
As we said, Silas Young, a worldwide competitor, recently competing in Ring of Honor. It's about what you expect from a guy with his stature. Otherwise, would he be NWA Midwest heavyweight champion? Meanwhile, this one-on-one battle continues. Brandon Haze using that height advantage very nicely. Big left arm there, just floored the champion. Now Brandon Haze looking to control this match further. Got Silas up on the side. Oh, drapes him across the knee.
Great ring placement by Brandon Haze. He's got him right in the middle there. No rope access.
And into the abdominal stretch. And like you said, man, Silas can't get to the ropes. He can't get out of this thing. Now looking to stomp the mat. Looking to try and get a little love here, a little fire, and a little support from the folks here in Seymour. He manages to floor Brandon with those educated feet of his.
Both men slow to get up now.
Silas Young desperately trying to get a little motivation going, get a little fire here. He's not even to his knees yet, trying to pull himself up in the corner. Brandon Haze to his feet, finally clears his head, sees the opportunity. Oh, but Silas kicks him right in the you-know-where.
Now Silas saw his own opportunity and took it.
Oh, Silas going for it a second time. Oh, but yanked off the rope.
What athleticism!
And onto his feet. Big chop by the
Monstrous.
champion. Huge clothesline. Fells him like a cord of wood.
Silas Young suddenly got a burst of energy.
Out of nowhere, the champion.
Holy cow!
Look at the height on that backdrop.
Amazing elevation on that backdrop.
I swear Brandon Haze's boots touch the tent. Oh, nobody home in the second turnbuckle. Here he comes. Flying cross body. Cover. Count of two. Not enough.
And the momentum there, it almost worked against Silas.
Yep, it almost put Brandon Haze on top of him. Oh, but look at the jawbreaker out of nowhere. Nice move by Brandon Haze. Got him up in torch rack position. What's he looking to do? Death Valley driver? No, elbows from the champion. And now he's got Brandon Haze up there. That's a lot.
Oh, wow.
Nice forward roll there. Is Silas going position for it? Yes, there it is.
Zero gravity.
Zero gravity. We haven't seen it forever. Off the ropes and down. Phenomenal maneuver by the champion. Cover. Count of two, and that's it.
Amazing. What a finish by Silas Young. What a finish. What an amazing finish.
Incredible. Silas Young out of nowhere with that incredible zero gravity maneuver. Absolutely astounding. The athleticism on this man, Ben.
And when you think of Midwest heavyweight champion, Silas Young comes to mind. Great, amazing moves like that. Pull it out of nowhere.
Allow me to introduce to you Chosen Ones.
And you heard it from Jamie P. Ness, folks. There they are.
What are you doing out here? Seriously. Really? You look great. You got sweat dripping off you. Really? Take a shower or something. Huh? What? You know what? Why don't you just go on out there? There's not no little match. There you go. Why don't you catch me up here?
Division I stage schedule themselves against the big heavyweights, the powerhouses. You got to fight the big dogs if you want to move up the ladder in championship contention. And these guys will not back down from a fight.
I guess, but all that you hear about this team is they lost 62-0 and they put in their fourth string quarterback.
You must be thinking of the Wisconsin Badgers.
Oh,
no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, Ben. I was thinking of the wrong football team in red and white. My apologies. You were thinking of the Seymour Thunder.
Oh, jeez. You know, if you get stabbed tonight, I'm not going to feel bad about it. Well, how about the Chosen Ones names? Do you know that, or are they just Chosen 1 and Chosen 2?
Of course I know their names.
You gonna tell me, or do I have to make up names for them too?
I'll release them at the proper time.
All right, we got Teddy and Nathaniel.
Teddy and what?
Nathaniel.
Teddy, Nathaniel, and
Nathaniel and Mildred. Here we have Nathaniel. He's challenging Sam Hayne to test his strength. And I don't really see that going well for Nathaniel.
He does have a bit of the height advantage. Oh, surprise, surprise.
Is he trying to get Sam Hayne to dance? Because Sam Hayne ain't no dancer.
Sam Hayne just clobbered him in the lower leg region. Sam Hayne is no dancer. Sam Hayne, a two-time ACW heavyweight champion. Both times never pinned to lose the title.
Nathaniel's not looking too sharp here.
Big hammer and fist there by Sam Hayne on a member of my Chosen Ones.
Nathaniel.
Into the ropes he goes. Oh, eats the big clothesline.
Monstrous.
Devilish, if you will.
I will, Dusty.
No, that would be if you wheel. Nice suplex there by Sam Hayne. Covered by the Dark Lord. Ooh, not even quite a
Nathaniel kicks out.
Tag is made by Sam Hayne. Here comes the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion. Shane Hills in now with a quick right on one of the Chosen Ones. Another one to the head. Down he goes.
Nathaniel and Teddy have a win over Shane Hills, don't they?
Indeed they do.
I'm sure it was a clean victory.
Very much so. Shane Hills looking to even the score a little bit. Oh, and quick moves there.
Teddy in to break it up. Mildred's been pretty silent outside, hasn't she?
Such slander, Reverend Ben Johnson. I mean honestly. Doesn't NWA Midwest supply you with this kind of info? Do I have to do it all for you?
They're part of your cabinet.
Indeed they are. That's why I know it.
Well, and if you're not willing to share that information, then I'm just going to make up what I think sounds right. Teddy is getting chopped.
Oh, and they wonder why journalism is dead these days.
That's a great way to break the arm, and quite frankly, I hope he breaks it.
The fingers as well. Shane Hills has got that man in a bad, bad way.
If Teddy knows what's good for him, he'll just stay down.
The Chosen Ones won't back away from any such fight. Oh, but his head meets the turnbuckle. Shane Hills showing. Shane Hills asking for a little quiet from the crowd here on the 18th green.
Oh,
big chop
you really
there.
shouldn't really be liking that. You like seeing your boys get chopped?
I don't like it at all, but I'm a fair and balanced journalist.
Well, thanks, fucking snooze.
I'm like Walter Cronkite. I have to call it the way I see it.
You are like Walter Cronkite. Dead.
Ow.
Too soon?
A little bit.
Teddy is down and out after that. Shane Hills seems to be making easy work at Teddy. Nathaniel in to break it up.
Oh, no, didn't even need to. The cover broke it nicely. The pinfall busted up by my Chosen One.
Mildred clapping her hands on the outside.
Shane Hills, the NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champion. He's got a date with Justin Dredd on Sunday. What a big suplex there from the champion. And this man needs to get a kick out here and does. Thank you.
I'd have to say it's a pretty bad cover there. I'm a fan of Shane Hills, but champions always hook the leg.
Exactly. You hook the leg. You always try and breathe, because if you can't breathe.
Well, and you could argue that's giving Teddy a chance here to come back in this match.
The nice little jawbreaker seemed to stun Shane Hills.
A double team now.
Tandem teamwork there from the Chosen Ones. Big suplex up and down goes the champion. What an arc.
Teddy with an impressive suplex.
Quick by the cover, quite not enough. And look at the quick maneuvers here by the Chosen Ones. Look at this textbook wrestling maneuver they're putting it on.
I'll hand you, Teddy's got a nice hold in there.
Fantastic maneuvering by the Chosen Ones, looking to put down a team of legends, of former ACW champions, and including the current NWA Wisconsin heavyweight champ in Shane Hills. A win for my Chosen Ones here would be a huge feather in the cap of the cabinet, and there would be no excuse for NWA Midwest not to move them up the ladder of contention for championships.
It's going to be awfully hard to move them anywhere if you don't know their names.
For the last time, Ben, I know them. I just don't need to release them to you. If you haven't done your research,
I did.
That's caveat emptor.
Nathaniel just broke up that cover on Teddy by Shane Hills. Mildred is doing a great job of staring in the ring very angrily and clapping.
As is Mystique. Originally, I was thinking this was going to be a mixed tag.
I'm not going to lie. I was looking forward to seeing some chicks get it on. Weren't you?
Indeed. When don't you?
And how?
Meanwhile, Shane Hills at the mercy of the Chosen One. Double drop kick, and down goes the champion. Little take a moment quick there to let Seymour know who it is. Oh, meanwhile, referee out of position. That was a cover of at least 4.5. Come on, Brett Youngman, get your head out of here. You know where.
Well, you guys did just cheat with a double team there.
That man, we had him covered for 4.5.
I'll
this
give
match
you.
should have been over already.
Nathaniel had the cover for a while, but after a double team, now he's cheating. I get using the 5 count. I used to do it all the time.
You notice I didn't carry over your old timeouts rule in the interest of being fair and balanced. Because it's not in the NWA rule book. Oh, meanwhile, Shane Hills eats a big boot on the corner there. Out of the ring, all the way to the ground here at the Outagamie County Fairgrounds. Oh, and look who gets her some. Uh-oh, but here goes... Oh, look out. Oh.
What is Mildred doing?
Oh, Shane Hills was about to do violence to that woman, but the Chosen Ones just jumped on him like a pack of wolves.
Well, I'll hand it to Mildred. She baited him up there real fine. Oh, here comes Mystique.
And Mystique just went in with right hands. But look at the fight. Oh, my goodness.
The chicks are getting it on.
Back and forth they go. Covered by the Chosen Ones in the pit ring. Got it, too. Damn, it's so close.
Did you see Mildred eat that apron?
Yeah, I did.
If we had replay capabilities, that's what I'd like to see.
And I think the crowd would like to see a little bit more combat between Mystique and the female member of my Chosen Ones. Meanwhile, however, this match seems to be is just a standard 2-on-2 tag team match under regular old NWA rules. Tag made by the Chosen Ones, and look at them go to work on the sternum. And the champion down in a heap in the corner. And look at those boots pressed straight into the mush. That'll hurt your breathing ability.
They're well past their 5 count now. Oh!
Ooh, out of nowhere.
Huge boot by Nathaniel.
With the whole length of the ring is running momentum. Very, very nice.
Teddy's got the count.
Cover, count of 2. Come on. Ooh, so close.
Tagging to Nathaniel. Mildred's getting up on the apron.
Oh, Shane Hills in a bad way. We're going to get flipped. Oh, and she eats the clothesline. In trouble.
Wow. I'll hand it to your Chosen Ones. That was well put together.
A highly modified Doomsday device, if you will, cover. And that wasn't enough.
How is that not enough? And once again, Mildred and Mystique exchanging blows on the outside.
The chicks continue to get it on the outside. Some bad blood there. Meanwhile, the Chosen One just letting Shane Hills have it. Driving that left femur deep into the throat of the champion. That'll cut his airflow off, but good. Shane Hills needs to make a tag here. He needs to get Sam Hayne involved in the match. My Chosen Ones are going to stop him from doing so.
Mystique getting the crowd back into this one.
Tag made by the Chosen Ones. Working that 5 count nicely. Up goes Shane Hills. Real press down. Staggers back in the ropes. Hill does not know where he is. Here come the Chosen Ones. Oh, they missed with the double clothesline.
Oh, Shane Hills didn't miss with a double clothesline.
Hills delivers his own double clothesline. Damn it.
Teddy and Nathaniel down. As well as Shane Hills.
Unbelievable. Shane Hills out of nowhere managed to...
Sam Hayne wants that tag, and he wants it bad. Here he comes, Sam Hayne.
Oh, dear God. Tag is made, and here comes the Dark Lord himself. Clotheslining my Chosen Ones left and right. Oh, no.
Down they go. Sam Hayne send him up.
Sam Hayne sends them up, and the old double noggin knocker of doom. My Chosen Ones have been knocked into the next week. Up and down with the variation of the power slam. Sam Hayne looking for the easy cover here. Cover, count of 2. But they kick out, Ben.
A lot of kickouts in this match.
Big time. Now all 4 men in the ring. It's a pure 4 brawl. Sam Hayne with those huge kicks.
This one's a Donnybrook. The rest lost it.
To the second turnbuckle.
Mildred's in the ring.
Oh, it's shot to the back of Shane Hills. That'll kill him off the man. Here comes Mystique. Oh, Mystique with a hard right just knocked her into the turnbuckle.
The referee is just letting it go.
Okay, this is a pure 6 brawl. All 6 competitors just having at it in the ring.
Calling for the train wreck. 3-way. Here we go.
Shane Hills looking.
There's the Chosen Ones knocked down like bowling pins.
No!
You gotta love this, Mr. Sentowski.
Not like this.
Shane Hills, he's got him up for the goat herder.
Oh,
down he goes.
Oh, dear God. No one gets up from the goat herder. That moves won him the championship.
That's the end of it. The referee doesn't see the count.
Oh, but no counting going on. Oh, no pinfall for Shane Hills. As Mystique continues to stalk
Mildred.
Stalk one of my Chosen Ones along the ring.
Mildred.
Shane Hills finally up.
Shane Hills had the win right there, and the referee was out of position.
Brett Youngman never saw him, never made the cover. Now here's one cover, count of 2, and my man kicks out. The match is not over.
Nathaniel just won't go down.
Shane Hills looking for it again. Oh, look at the roll up. Cover, count of 2, 3, that's it.
Oh! Your boy stole it. Your boy stole it. I'll hand you that.
The Chosen Ones.
We won! We beat Sam Hayne and Shane Hills!
I hate to see it. Mystique pleading her case to Brett Youngman, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Your cabinet score is a victory.
Oh, huge victory. A huge upset. Shane Hills and Sam Hayne, two legends of All-Star Championship Wrestling, defeated here at NWA Wisconsin's Showdown in Burgertown.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is a Seymour street fight. To win this match, falls count anywhere. You must pin your opponent anywhere here in Seymour. Introducing first from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 230 pounds, representing the cabinet, Dysfunction.
This is NWA Wisconsin, the Showdown in Burgertown, 2009. We're coming at you from the Outagamie County Fair. Certainly not.
And his opponent, hailing from Seymour, Wisconsin, weighing in at 260 pounds, he is the K-Train, Cody Rice.
Mr. Sentowski, I got a question for you.
Meanwhile, the K-Train, Cody Rice, Seymour's very own, comes out with a garbage can. In case you can't see, folks, around the ring are several chairs. We've got street signs. We've got now the trash can thrown in by Cody Rice. Yeah, Cody Rice is a younger competitor, and perhaps he wasn't aware that Dysfunction basically rules hardcore in the state of Wisconsin. I mean, not only have we seen him bleed on multiple occasions and tear arenas down with his bare hands here in NWA Wisconsin and in All-Star Championship Wrestling, he's notorious down in NWA Insanity for leaving gallons of his own and other people's blood in the mat.
What about IWA? King of the death matches?
Very right, very true. Right, you are king of the death match in IWA. The man has beaten the likes of Ian Rotten in the annals of hardcore wrestling.
Ian Rotten, yeah, that's a huge.
Yes, trust us, folks. It is. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, I almost think you have to be hardcore just to want to live around this stink hole.
Even hardcore people don't want to live here. There's a difference between getting hit with a light pole and waking up in a mountain of garbage every morning. And that's just their wives.
Yeah, very smart. Choo-choo, and look what got you. Cheering to the fans, and you got a punch to the head for your troubles.
Worse yet, you gave Dysfunction the advantage early on in the match. Oh, but a nice arm drag there. A little hip toss action by the K-Train. Dysfunction into the ropes now. Oh, and Dysfunction smart as a whip.
That's why he's part of the cabinet.
Singles for a timeout. You know, just like the Reverend Ben Johnson used to divide guys. Now look at
Oh, nobody home on that one.
Oh, and a lovely Milwaukee sucks chant from the unwashed heathens here in Seymour. Would you expect anything less?
Absolutely
not counting us, Mr. Ness. I think the whole cumulative IQ in this tent is about 72.
Well, I thought, if you put your brains in a pigeon, it'd fly backwards.
True enough, but that would still leave a lot of storage room for said pigeon. Our photographers had better watch out down there ringside. This is going to get messy. It's going to get messy quick.
Oh, reserved parking sign.
Oh, Cody Rice reserves a parking spot right on Dysfunction's head.
That's probably the only parking sign in this town.
Oh, the only parking spot. How long did you have to walk through the cow pasture to get here?
All the John Deere tractors and all that? My goodness.
Entirely too long. Remember, folks, this here is a Seymour street fight. Pin your opponent anywhere in Seymour. No countouts, no disqualifications. Just about any weapon you can think of is legal.
And Dyson's choosing to use his hands for chops.
Is looking at time for chops. Oh, and Dysfunction chops the ring post.
No, that's
Cody Rice with this. Oh! And Dysfunction gets that injured hand slammed into the ring apron versus Cody Rice. And Cody Rice is biting him!
Well, that's adding insult to injury.
Cody Rice is going to pick up something, or he's going to give Dysfunction something for sure. I certainly hope the K-Train has had his rabies shots.
Right? Now, this is smarty Dysfunction, slowing it down.
Who are we kidding? The only shots the K-Train's had is Jose Cuervo. Now, Dysfunction, being the good sport that he is, the good competitive athlete, is asking for a timeout so both men can get on.
Is that called for?
Oh, poor sportsmanship by Cody Rice.
Well,
stomps the injured hand of Dysfunction.
Would you expect any less from Seymour?
Certainly not. I've seen these people in action at football and baseball games. I know how low they can go. The gutter's 3 flights up. Oh, and Dysfunction sent head first into that trash can by Cody Rice.
This might be it.
No, Dysfunction can't be done yet, and he kicks out. A lot of fighting Dysfunction, who's a former Triple Crown champion. He's held so many belts. ACW Heavyweight, NWA Wisconsin, ACW X Division.
Tag team belts?
Tag team belts as well, I'm sure. And so many championships down in NWA Insanity as well. Like you said earlier, Mr. Ness, IWA King of the Death Match. An unbelievable resume on the part of Dysfunction. Cody Rice isn't going to be done with that just yet. Meanwhile, Dysfunction laid out on 2 chairs. Cody Rice up to the second turnbuckle. We're going to land the choo-choo train here. Oh, but nobody home. Dysfunction rolls out of the way, and Cody Rice eats double chair. Have a little catch-up with it.
That was a smart move by Dysfunction.
And Dysfunction with a nice spear dropping the cage train in the center of the ring. This is a Seymour street fight, ladies and gentlemen. Pin your opponent anywhere in Seymour, and that's about the only rule there is in this match.
You know, what I'd love to see is Dysfunction taking Cody Rice out, taking him into that cow barn, and shoving his head right in that manure pile. I'd love to see that.
Dysfunction with the vicious chair shot to the spine of the K train. That had to rattle your C4 and C5.
And now Dysfunction's going to move some furniture around.
If your spine was any more screwed up than that, you'd be Christopher Reeve.
Is it too soon?
No, I think death is enough of a degenerative condition.
Yeah.
Drop toe hold by Dysfunction brings down the K-Train. Cody Rice in a bad way, and our man Dysfunction proudly representing my cabinet, clearly in charge here in this Seymour street fight.
Well,
we're about to make a Cody Rice head cheese sandwich.
Well,
Weasel, what do you like in your Cody Rice head cheese sandwich?
Blood.
Yeah, and also a ticket out of this stinking burn.
Oh, surfboard time.
Charge! Drops, kicks a chair into the 2 chairs with Cody's head in the middle.
I never knew that. Yeah, I did.
So that's where they got the idea for the Whopper.
Dysfunction's an awesome surfboarder, and it just showed.
Yeah, and Cody Rice just wiped out. Dysfunction takes a second to remove the steel from between the first and second ropes there. Dysfunction holding that chair high once again. I remember seeing a poster a couple years ago. He got a chair for Christmas. He was so happy.
He was.
And look at that, driving the edge of that chair right into the throat.
Well, I don't know. The referee's kind of asking Dysfunction to not go so hard on him, but really?
Yeah, it's really not necessary. There's no countouts, disqualifications, or any of that. The only way to win this match is to pin your opponent somewhere within Seymour. And you're going to beat the crap out of him first in order to do that. So the referee's basically there to count the pin and nothing else. To the top rope. Dysfunction. Oh! Looking for that double stomp. Nobody home. Cody Rice up. Up and down with the Uranage.
Wow. Dysfunction almost took the ref out on that.
Cody Rice with the Uranage knocks down Dysfunction.
Oh, and here's the crowd getting behind their hometown hero.
Listen to this crowd chanting for Cody Rice.
I'm telling you, it's a sold-out Miller Lite beer garden here.
Of course, they're chanting for Cody Rice because the name's only 2 syllables long. Well, they can handle that.
Yeah.
At least for a few seconds. Big clothesline by the K-Train. Down goes Dysfunction. Again, my man Dys goes down at the hands of the K-Train. Scoop and outside slam by the K-Train. Cover in the middle of the ring. Count of 2. And Dysfunction kicks out.
You got to beat him up a little bit more than that.
It's definitely going to take more than that to bring down a man of Dysfunction's stature.
I mean, Dysfunction's tough like shoe leather.
Yep, and just about as tasty. Okay, I have no idea what that means. Here comes K-Train with the choo-choo maneuver. Oh, sternum meet turnbuckle. Dysfunction with a big sitting clothesline. Knocks down the K-Train. A brutal match so far, Mr. Ness.
Oh, absolutely. But, when you have Dysfunction in there, would you expect, it to be all nicey nice? Mm-mm. This is a street fight.
That's right. This ain't no sweetness and light, folks. This is a street fight in NWA Wisconsin. Although I'm kind of surprised that Jason Jerry's letting this one go because, according to the NWA rule book that Ben Johnson has somewhere around here, street fights are not sanctioned per NWA rules.
Well, didn't he illegally go into your bag to get that book?
I don't know how he procured my rule book. I sure as heck would like it back. If anyone listening in the back can hear me.
Unbelievable, Mr. Sentowski. We will get to the bottom of that one.
Indeed. Meanwhile, K-Train is just on top of a huge pile of chairs. Dysfunction's got something evil planned from the second turnbuckle. But wait, the K-Train is up. delivering forearms into the chest. How did he get up? I have no idea.
Oh boy, this might not be good.
On the second rope is the K-Train. Dishes in a bad way on that top turnbuckle.
Oh, thank God.
And he gets K-Train off with a flurry of punches. Oh, huge karate thrust.
Oh, God.
And he Gorilla tosses him off the top turnbuckle into that pile of chairs.
Oh, my
Big
God.
splash in the corner. The K-Train hosts him all the way up to the turnbuckle.
Are you kidding me?
And a modified superplex.
Oh, my God.
Covered by the K-Train. Count of 2, 3. That's it.
Here is your winner, the K-Train, Cody Rhodes.
Unbelievable the way at the end there the K-Train managed to throw Dysfunction around.
I can't believe it. I don't know where Cody Rice came up with it. Unbelievable.
Between me getting tossed out of the ring by the Reverend Ben Johnson, your misadventures with Don Gotti, and now this, it would have been a pretty bad night for the cabinet if not for the Chosen Ones.
Indeed.
This is not how we wanted to represent here in Seymour, especially with that hick in front of a bunch of these hicks. Nevertheless, the record shows as the Detrius gets cleared from the ring, the K-Train, Cody Rice, beats the Master of Hardcore, Dysfunction, in his own Seymour street fight. The main event, an ACW title match, coming up next here at the Showtown in Burgertown.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening. This match is scheduled for one fall and has a 45-minute time limit. It is a rematch of the ACW Heavyweight Championship. The winner of this match will also fight for the Midwest Championship Sunday in Denmark. Ladies and gentlemen, first, the challenger from Waukesha, Wisconsin, weighing in at 255 pounds. He is the NWA Heartland States Heavyweight Champion, Dinn T. Moore.
Main event time here at the Showdown in Burgertown, and this one's for the ACW Heavyweight Championship. Your commissioner, William W. Sentowski, and here comes the new champion.
His opponent from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, weighing in 230 pounds. He is the ACW Heavyweight Champion, Cadillac Nick Colucci.
And here we go, folks. The rematch as stipulated per NWA rules. Dinn T Moore, and there he is, his opponent, the new ACW Heavyweight Champion. Once again, Cadillac Nick Colucci.
I can't say enough good things about Cadillac Nick Colucci. Quality guy, quality wrestler. He's going to show Dinn T Moore why he's the ACW Heavyweight Champion right here tonight.
Mr. Ness, your thoughts?
Well, first off, I'm disgusted. Some fan gave him a beer. Now, a smart person would not take a beer from a fan. Secondly, I believe Nick Colucci was lucky on Saturday night to get that belt off at Dinn T Moore. He might not be so lucky here.
And it's not about luck, it's about talent. Something you two don't know anything about.
Now, wait a minute, Reverend Ben Johnson. We've got lots of talent in the cabinet.
Name one.
I can name you 3. I can name you the Chosen Ones. I can name you Dysfunction. I can name you
Hey,
Diamond.
did you know that one broad that's running around the guys? Her name's Mildred. I found that out today.
You made that up.
I did not.
You made it up. You said so yourself right here in this very booth.
The other two, Nathaniel and Teddy.
You made that up too. What's not made up is that ACW Heavyweight Championship high above the ring. Cadillac Nick Colucci, the new champion. Dinn T Moore, now in the role of challenger. One-on-one for the ACW Heavyweight title. And if you haven't seen a battle for this belt before, folks, you're truly missing out. This belt has been fought over by some of the greats in the business. So many guys like God's Gift to Women, Kevin Kruger, Dino Bambino, Kamikaze, Ken Anderson, to name a few, have held the ACW Heavyweight Championship. It is such the stepping stone. It is your first real milestone on the road to greatness in the sport of professional wrestling. It is the title everyone in their heart of hearts wants to hold. And now Cadillac Colucci has it one more time, and Dinn T Moore wants it back.
Dinn T Moore is already spending time jaw-jacking with the crowd out here. That's not a smart move. You got to focus on your opponent, especially when your opponent's Nick Colucci.
How can he focus when the crowd is antagonizing him and talking smack to him?
The sign of a real champion is to remain focused under adversity.
How hard? You can't tune that out. When the guy's standing there with his beer right by the ring, how do you tune that out?
You just turn your back and smile.
Give me a break.
Meanwhile, the match is underway here, one-on-one for the ACW Heavyweight Championship, and as we just learned from the ring announcer, a title shot at Silas Young in the NWA Midwest belt on Sunday in Denmark. I wasn't aware that was even on the line.
Neither was I, but sounds like a great idea to me. That must have come in from Ed Schumann.
Well, you're the guy who's from NWA Wisconsin Board of Directors.
Well,
you're the one here who
Schumann
signed
doesn't tell me everything. He just tells me what I need to know.
Now, I got to ask you, Reverend Ben Johnson, do you still have the hamburger wrapper where it came down?
Well, yeah. Schumann and I stop by Mac and Don's Supper Club all the time. We got yourself a couple double quarters. Hey, they just got an Angus burger. It's a beautiful burger.
I still want to know how the fax machine managed to handle the Schumann stationery.
We had to actually get one made to handle said wrapper.
Oh, dear Lord.
And we got some money to work with.
I'm not cleaning the grease trap on that fax machine. Meanwhile, Dinn T more up and down with the champion like he's a plaything.
He's going to work here on Nick Colucci.
Cadillac Nick Colucci, a former and now once again ACW heavyweight champion. Now, a guy that you used to steer the course of some time ago, Ben.
I've actually managed both these gentlemen. I can tell you quite a bit about them.
All right, so tell me about Dinn T more going to the top rope here.
That's a foolish move, and you just saw why.
Cadillac Nick Colucci with the clever counter maneuver, drop kicking the rope and causing Dinn T more to lose his balance and collapse to the floor of the Outagamie County Fairgrounds.
That was before he kissed the edge of the mat.
Yeah, he looked like a big moose up there hanging on the top rope.
And I think Dinn T more may have had just about enough.
Kind of felt like a moose, too.
He's almost outside the beer tent.
Yeah, he's probably trying to get one of those chocolate-covered bacon pieces out there on the midway.
Have you tried those? Those are fantastic.
You are disgusting.
I never tried it.
That's
gross.
Bacon covered in chocolate. It was awesome.
I think I'd rather have a Stefano bra.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, who would want a Stefano dog?
Oh.
It goes good with some of the fried dough just down the way here.
I got a piece of that before. That was good.
Look at Nick Colucci firing up on Dinn T.
Exactly. Dinn T more just moved those solid steps an entire foot.
He's got the hammer. Hammer.
Bang, bang.
He's got a wife and family to think about.
Bang, bang. Maxwell's silver hammer came down upon Dinn T's head.
Am I the only one that thinks that's a disqualification because that's a foreign object?
You would certainly think so, but referee Brett Youngman seems to somehow...
Where's that rule book? I'll check in there about inflatable weapons.
Where is my rule book?
And how did you get possession of it?
I saw Dysfunction using before. He said he needed some paper.
Oh, dear Lord. Well, there go the pages on good conduct and a fugitive from justice.
No, he went to Las Vegas.
Ah.
Yeah, he did. Ben Johnson, you look a little confused.
Meanwhile, back on the ring, gentlemen.
I think I have an idea of what we're doing, but...
And that never stopped us before. In the ring
Nick
now.
Colucci, thoroughly in control.
Hell, Nick Colucci with some kind of front submission move there. Nice waist grapple
there's
there.
No better way to bring down a big man than just wrap your arm around his neck and take out some of that air.
So Dinn T more finds the other way. Knock Colucci's nutsack into your knee and knock him down.
Now this is not
I think Dinn T more thinks that Nick Colucci's on the floor. Whoop, now he realized it.
Oh, looking for the clothesline, nothing there. Dinn T more uncorking a couple of hard rights on the champion. Oh, so does Colucci. Colucci up and over the ropes, back-to-back contact. Dinn T more's hurting. Here comes Colucci with momentum.
Uh-oh.
What a maneuver.
That didn't look any pleasant. I guarantee you Nick Colucci's windpipe's just been crushed.
Looked like a full Nelson suplex and into more of a...
I'm thinking
a neck breaker?
I'm thinking Bruce
back breaker,
ribs.
inverted drop. What the hell do you call that?
Painful. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Full Nelson chest breaker, my producer tells me in my ear. Excellent.
Well, you got runners now?
I'm a Fairgrounds journalist. I got
He's
people.
the ACW commissioner. Of course he's got runners.
He probably took my runners.
Well, I mean, you're gone, What that?
Yeah, mysteriously.
I have television producers.
Mysteriously.
I don't have runners. I have television producers.
You renamed my runners.
Well,
you renamed my chosen ones.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Their names are Nathaniel, Teddy, and Mildred.
I told you a million times that's not the right names. That's wrong. I'm correcting you. That's the wrong name.
Back to the match.
I did tell you what the right one
Dinn T more, meanwhile, going to work on Nick Colucci in the corner.
I hate to agree
You two get me off track. I hate both of you so much.
I hate to agree with you, Ben.
But maybe you want to just leave me in charge of these shows like we're supposed to.
But I'll tell you what, Ben Johnson made a good point.
My runners just corrected me on Mildred's name. It's Dyke the Bruiser.
All right.
Oh,
anyways,
stop it now.
Anyways, Dinn T more spending too much time jaw-jacking with the crowd outside.
I'm spending too much time jaw-jacking with you two idiots.
Jaw-jacking? We're calling a title match here, a main event. Meanwhile, look at the challenger, Dinn T laying in the fist.
Dinn T calling all the shots right now in the ring.
And delivering them to boot. Cover, counted 2. That cover's certainly not going to keep down an ACW champion.
It looks pretty effective to me. I mean, you don't have to hook the leg when you're choking out your opponent for the cover.
And now Dinn T
with the leg scissors?
Leg scissors? Leg scissors. Yeah, that is a leg scissors.
Is it? I called it.
Ding.
I mean, we stick the color, but every now and then I venture over to play-by-play.
Good job, man. You get a cookie.
Oh, right. Where is it?
Weasel has it.
Yeah. And look at that. Then Dinn T puts him in a headlock, too.
Excellent submission maneuvering. This is the type of thing that Dinn T learned while training under the great Harley Rice.
I chose the Harley Rice?
Harley Rice, I said. Former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Harley Rice, the king.
That's okay. He also said Cody Rhodes. I don't even know who Cody Rhodes was.
I don't know either.
Hey, I blame
He's got a cover.
I blame the air in Seymour here. You stand around these many nice heads, you're getting a contact buzz of these .02 BAC.
Well, there's a lot of derriere around here.
Big time, Mr. Ness, big time.
You two are so far up each other's butt, it's gross.
He's my boss.
Darn right. I'm the commissioner. Dinn T telling the Seymour fans exactly what he thinks of them.
I'm sure it's nothing but pleasant things about their hygiene and fornication with not people in their family.
I don't. He's counting on their hygiene, Ben. I don't think they have any to comment upon.
Heard something about
that's coming from somebody who's missing his front teeth. I'm just saying, the pot said to the kettle.
All right, point taken, but still, it's a valid complaint with these people. Dinn T in control of this match, looking to regain the ACW championship he just lost last weekend to Cadillac Nick Colucci, who's got to show some signs of life, a little fire here, but this match could be over before it really got going.
I think he's making a huge mistake. You're slapping around Colucci, disrespecting him like that. He's going to find a fire from nowhere and let Dinn T he's had just about enough.
And conversely, if Dinn T keeps the pressure on, he could easily regain that championship. Oh, Dinn T looks to a spear.
Here we go, Colucci.
I think Dinn T cracked his shoulder on the ring post.
And what a maneuver by Cadillac Nick Colucci.
It looked like it hurt him just as much. He nailed that knee breaker, but it broke his knee, it looked like.
Hence the term.
Dinn T is a big boy.
Cadillac Nick Colucci and Dinn T locked in one-on-one combat here at the Outagamie County Fairgrounds here in Seymour. It's the Outagamie County Fair. This is the showdown in Burgertown. This main event. Oh! By Colucci out of nowhere.
What a beautiful swinging neck breaker there. Oh, not swinging, but whatever.
Up and down goes Colucci. He's moving like Justin Dredd out there. Covered by the champ. Count of 2. Not enough to put away.
Hey, Nick Colucci has held the X-Division title a few times.
Yes, he has.
Beating Justin Dredd.
It happens.
Cadillac Nick Colucci is no slouch, no doubt about it.
Well,
but Dinn T brings so much more to the ring. Power, training, attitude. Can Cadillac put up with all that and retain his title?
I'd say he knocked out his front teeth, but it's already happened. It's okay to laugh. He's not part of your cabinet, so.
Right. Yeah. Cadillac Nick Colucci. Moonsault off the second turnbuckle.
Dinn T tried to move out of the way, but Colucci got him anyway.
But I think Colucci may have caught some knees in the middle of that move as well.
Raspberries?
There's like a cow moo in the background. Hey, Thrill, one of your dates are here.
Oh, shut up.
That's not nice.
Maybe it's Dyke the Bruiser.
Stop laughing, Mr. Ness. I will deal with you later. You cost on guy to the X-Division
Nick Colucci with the clothesline. He's got the cover.
Is that it?
That's it! Nick Colucci! Nick Colucci with the victory!
Here's your winner, the ACW Heavyweight Champion, Cadillac Nick Colucci!
Unbelievable. Cadillac retains the title.
Dinn T has to be disappointed tonight that he didn't get the victory and he won't get the shot against Silas Young.
Indeed. Not only does Cadillac retain the ACW title, he gets a shot, like you said, man, at the NWA Midwest Heavyweight Championship.
Well, let's not forget, though, Dinn T is still the Heartland champion.
Exactly. There'll be plenty more bright days ahead for Dinn T, but Cadillac Nick Colucci retains the ACW Heavyweight Championship. What a main event, and what a night of professional wrestling here in Seymour, Wisconsin at the Showdown in Burgertown. Hollow night, huh, fellas?